only true reincarnation of L. Ron Hubbard, and sole and rightful heir to all of his mansions. Fake Mike! Real news. All right, guys. It's been a while since I did one of these videos here, and due to the way shit's set up, yeah, I can't really comment too much on these things, but I need to get this information from you guys as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Oh, we got good guy. What up, good guy? Yo, someone was trying to reach me. I don't know if it was you or a fake, by the way. We got Tommy, Mike, long time, Greg Boa. We might be joined by some people. Who knows? Maybe Eyes on the Audit, maybe Bear Britain Audits. Oh yeah, we got my boy Examination of the United States. It's a good name for a channel. All right, let's get right to it, shall we? Hang on to your questions here. We're gonna do some eyes on the audit. I sent you a link in your DM and in our Telegram if you want to join us. I'm gonna cover these things. Get your comments and questions in there. But there's just been a shit ton of stuff that I need to cover. So let's get to her. Let's get her done. All right. First and foremost, we got this little dandy right here. Letter shows Pope Pius XII probably knew about Holocaust early on. Well, we know the Nazis not only knew about what was, the church knew what was going on, but they actively helped the Nazis. What do you think the Nazis did with some of the gold? The Vatican embezzled it. So I mean, the people that support the Catholic Church are just ridiculous at this point. I mean, how many kids do they have to diddle at this point? So that's that. That's that. So again, just more proof. I'm not going to get into too much detail on these. If you guys want to, this one's out of Reuters. You just have to Google it, right? But unfortunately, we've got some more stuff here. So that's not it. Unfortunately, we got more stuff. Exclusive. Ex-Microsoft technologist drives car scrawled with satanic slogans into a Washington supermarket, blows it up, and survives after sharing a slew of unhinged Facebook posts. Sorry to laugh, but that's quite the title. Ronald Lewis, 57, then doused himself in gasoline so it was fire. Let's see here. So that's something to keep in the back of your head. This is apparently the dude here. And this is Ronald Lewis. Now, this guy's probably a crazy dude, but I mean, how crazy is this? He says here, Ronald Lewis was formerly a Microsoft employee, alleges that there are thousands of employees who are members of a satanic cult. Maybe not satanic, but there's some weird stuff going on there, for sure. I just had to throw that one out there to you guys again. Yikes, yikes. All right, these are randoms here. Oh, Tom Chivers here. A third of scientific papers may be fraudulent. Then there's the replication crisis. Then there's the financing crisis. Then we've already discussed on this channel ad nauseum the fact that, well, I'll just bring it up again right here. So don't trust science for these reasons. The replication crisis, also known as the replicability crisis or reproducibility crisis, is an ongoing methodological crisis in which the results of many scientific studies are difficult or impossible to reproduce. Check this out, guys. Hang on to your questions or comments. I'll get to them. I want to go through these articles, though. It's been quite a long time, and I really want to save this stuff for my other platform, but unfortunately, we're just going to have to do this. And so you've got a third of scientific papers that are fraudulent. You've got even more that have been financed by the bad boys. You've got Pfizer, who bribes physicians, suppresses adverse trial results, um, and then hoaxers slip restaurants and dog park sex into journals. So these hoaxers, I've covered this a bunch here. And I'm not going to pay for this thing, but these hoaxers, New York Times, they put bullshit scientific studies, and they guess what? They were peer reviewed. This is what I own Bernie Sanders about. If you guys haven't seen my Bernie Sanders video, go check that out a few videos back. Please share that video. Please share this video. This is an important video that I would like you guys to share. If you're new and watching this video because someone did share, what does FakeMicRealNews stand for? Well, we're a collective, and our goal is to create a more altruistic world through nonviolence and the Socratic method. So, again, we're causing a genocide. This is from the Intercept here. Um, and we could have been out of war for a long time. And this is an older article from May 18th. Since that time, Bernie Sanders, and that's one of the reasons I yelled at Bernie Sanders, is because he put up a resolution that would bring the Yemeni war to a close. It's illegal, it's unconstitutional. But when he got pushback from Biden and the other Democrats, he just put it away because he's a bitch. That's why I owned him. So share that. Um, I'm gonna see. Okay, this is who are the newly revealed egg salad sandwich associates? Let's see, guys, because here at Fake Mike Real News, not to brag, but we confronted Bill and Hillary Clinton and a bunch of people about Jeffrey Egg Salad Sandwich years before the news even knew who he was. We were talking about it. We were breaking this down years before the news even knew who he was. So I'd like to continue with this little thread here because this is very important, guys. So there's some new people. Who are the ties? Who are the new people? Let's take a look at some of the names, right? I told you that first. I'm the first person in the world beating the Wall Street Journal, who was mentioned earlier here, saying the real reason why Melinda divorced Bill. Leon Black. We've covered him. Thomas Pricker. Mortimer Zuckerman. All right, so there's more, though. Cecile Dijon, former First Lady of U.S. Virgin Islands. And like there's planes and boats going into Little St. James, and people not coming out. We knew this one for a long time. Ehud Barak. Ehud Barak actually left. The former Prime Minister of Israel. He actually left his house with the mask on, and this is well before the pandemic. So, Billy Boy. I didn't know this. Leo Botstein, president of Bard College. Let's see where Bard College is. Guys, if you're just joining, please find the links in the description. Please share this video. It's in Dutchess County, New York. Interesting. Yeah, so he met Epstein in 2012 to thank him for making donations to the college's high schools, and then he met to do more. And the weird part about all this is he was already convicted before this. Whoa, bro. William Burns, CIA director? I didn't even know this one. I've been saving this article for a really long time to cover. I just knew I was going to cover it, but I wanted to cover it with you guys. So you're welcome. Wow, bro. So the head of the CIA, Jesus Christ, bro. Noam Chomsky. Now this is one I actually, when I first started waking up, I actually liked Noam Chomsky. I thought he was a good guy. Wonder what he's up to. I wonder what he's up to. Let's see what Noam Chomsky's up to. Love to go confront him. What's he doing with his life nowadays? Let's see. Damn, he look old as hell. What is he doing right now? Is he retired? I'm the sickest linguistic, illicit, and lyrical misfit in the business and probably in existence. What's your business? All right, what is he doing now? These are the fun streams we used to have. I used to love the deep dives. We can't talk as much. Yeah, so he's still at MIT. So I'm gonna write Noam down on the list of people to go visit. Ask him some questions. Sorry about that. FedEx board member, diplomats. We told you this one right here. We told you this one right here. Remember that last name? Yeah, we've been talking about that for decades. Goldman Sachs general counsel. I mean, this just goes to show. I told you years ago that Democrats, Republicans, diplomats, Hollywood, high society, they're weird. Lawrence Summers, we already exposed this one a long time ago. Peter Thiel, we exposed this a long time ago. Peter Thiel also, I can't even say that one here. Trump ally, Tom Barack. I mean, Trump literally hired every single one of Epstein's friends to come work for him. Jess Daly, we covered this. JP Morgan Chase, for the bank, not the individual. Prince Andrew, duh. Okay, great. So those are a few more names. I thought Chris Rock was on this list somewhere too, and I guess I'm not seeing it. It might be in this thing here. All right. Branson, we covered him. Branson also had a private. Branson has his own island too, and he hosted a Nexium party there. That's right. So this is not. Look, these are people all connected. Chris Rock. Wow. David Blaine. Wow. Okay, look, Chris Rock. Chris Rock, bro. Man, fuck that dude, yo. Fuck that dude. We know Jamie Dimon. I mean, we told you this before. Remember Jeff Koons, bro? Press one in the chat right now if you know who Jeff Koons is. Press one in the chat. I mean, god damn. Sorry, my camera work. I'm working on my camera work here. Oops. Sarah Ferguson. She's smiling her. She's smiling. She loves it. Hey, just got finished raping a minor. Ah, all smiles here. David Blaine and Chris Rock. Wow. What the fuck is Chris Rock doing with these people, bro? He said he didn't attend, but why was he even scheduled to meet a child rapist? I mean, like, what the fuck, bro? Bill Gates, we already know. Woody Allen, we already know. He married his own fucking adopted daughter. He's a fucking super creep, bro. Look at the way he's holding her too. I mean, just look at this picture right here. I mean, I'm not for violence, but I would love to hit these people, this guy and that guy, with an RKO. I wish I could rent Randy Orton or just RKO people for a day. Wouldn't you guys like that? I would. These people are disgusting, bro. Jesus Christ. See, I've never heard of this lady. Arena Shaik, Wendy Murdoch, Richard Branson. Okay, she was a Russian model. And she was dating Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, this is fucking like this is crazy. Wendy Murdoch, wife of Rupert Murdoch. I mean, people are disgusting, bro. Look at that. Look at that. What you wonder why Rupert Murdoch didn't his papers didn't write on any of this Epstein stuff? Maybe that's why. The hell is this lady? Oh, that's ew, dude. Cristiano Ronaldo, or wherever the famous soccer star's name, he's dating this disgusting bitch. I mean, this bitch is ugly, bro. This guy could have whoever he wants. But not only is she physically ugly, she's hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. This bitch is ugly, bro. She's got a weird part. She's just good girl's ugly. How's she a model? I mean, most model, and like I said, Richard Branson, he's helping us go to space and having a private Nexium party and on his island. Peter Thiel from the PayPal Mafia, Bilderberg Group guy. I mean, same thing too with Trump. So Oh wow. The Crown Princess of Norway didn't know that. No way. Oh, Tommy Mottola. Okay, so not Mariah Carey, but Tommy Mottola. Jesus Christ, bro. Did you guys know these names? I didn't know these names. I saved all these for you guys because I love you guys. um Again, I've been talking about this for like a fucking decade. No pats on the back, no apologies, no thank yous. Science, Sci Tech Daily. Artificial intelligence meets CRISPR, the rise of precision RNA targeting and gene modulation. So, CRISPR, if you don't know what CRISPR is, it's a gene editing technology. You can add genes, you can take out genes, snip, snip. First you want me to have this, so I snip, and then snip, snap, snip, snap. You guys remember The Office? Um, so this is not going to be bad at all. I mean, playing God, editing genes, and now artificial intelligence can do it. So that's good news, right? Now let's get back to our favorite, Ron DeSantis. Uh, Ron DeSantis is a couple things I can't say here for sure. He hates free speech, but now, I mean, I can't even believe this. Ron DeSantis, just like Trump, promises extrajudicial killings at the border. At the border. So this guy's running for president. He's the governor of one of the largest states in this country, and he doesn't say. So he basically says, if you have any drugs on you, I will go into Mexico. I will go to the border, and I will kill you. There's, first of all, drugs aren't illegal. The war on drugs never got a constitutional amendment like they did with alcohol. This guy says he loves the Constitution, but you can't love the Constitution and be for the drug war. You can't love the Constitution and extrajudiciously murder people. Look, he's laughing. I'm gonna murder migrants. Oh my god, dude! I hate this dude, bro. I mean, there's still people that actually like Trump and Ron DeSantis. I mean, Trump hired Trump said he was going to drain the swamp, and he immediately met with Henry Kissinger. And then he immediately met with Henry Kissinger again. He said he was going to build the wall. No. He said he was going to lock up Hillary. No. He said, let's take the guns first, and then worry about due process. Trump then went to go hire a Rothschild banker, Wilbur Ross, who couldn't wait till Epstein got out of jail to party with him. He also sent him to the Bilderberg Group. Trump also was the one that shut down this country with the emergency executive order and sat back and watched while people were arrested for going to church. People were arrested, ripped apart from their family members at funerals. He also hired Alex Acosta, who's the one that gave Epstein a sweetheart deal. He also knew what Epstein was doing for 10 to 12 years and didn't say anything until Epstein wanted to buy the same piece of property. Donald Trump is an illegal, unconstitutional, immoral war criminal who also says he wants to murder drug dealers. Just murder them. He doesn't say, well, let's take them to, well, maybe we should get a constitutional amendment to outlaw drugs, which wouldn't be constitutional anyways. He's not saying that. He said, no, let's go murder people. Meanwhile, they're forcing you to get drugs. But when these people come over with drugs, they get murdered. So fuck you if you support Trump, and fuck Ron DeSantis. And if you support Ron DeSantis, you are a tyrant. You hate freedom, and you can't love America. Look at this jackass. I hate both of them. Oh my god, they all suck. Ugh, disgusting. I can't even comment on this one. This is the last one. Get your questions or comments here, but I can't even comment on this one. So you climate change people, have fun working for the Rockefellers. Have fun doing their dirty work. Oh, wow, the world's polluted. Let's trust the Rockefellers. Let's trust Bill Gates. Let's trust the Rothschilds, the people hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. That's a good idea. Bro. 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 All right, get your question comments in. I'll try to scan through these comments. Yeah, Trump is the one that brought the, and he bragged about it. He's like, I got it. I got all my boosters. Idiots. Idiots. Oh my gosh. Deanna has met Chris Rock. West Virginia, one of the most beautiful. Everybody makes fun of West Virginia, and I did too. Until I went to West Virginia, it's fucking beautiful, bro. It's fucking great. Um, Barrio Tales. Trump back the blue till it happened to you. Bow. no, Trump, pow, right in the kisser, pow, right in the kisser. Yeah, Trump got owned by the police. What a loser. What's up, Todd? My G, Todd. Get your questions and comments in here now. I mean, how was that for a smattering of news? I mean, cheese and craigs. I mean, so the church sucks. Republican sucks. Science sucks. Democrats suck. Hollywood sucks. Big business sucks. CIA sucks. All the people that run our life suck. Every time God kills a kitten, what? What the hell are you guys talking about in here? Um, you share this video. This is very important information. Um, again, we have very, very serious problems occurring in our environment. We're doing terrible things to this environment. Angel Baby is awake. Everyone go check her out. She's the best. Um, but paying money to Al Gore, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and losing your freedom. I mean, how do people still support science after all the lies? I trust the science. I trust God. Why? Why? And I personally myself have a belief in a higher power. It's just not any religion. I mean, so I want to thank you guys for supporting me, sharing my work, sharing these videos. I mean, it's absolutely crazy the world we're going on, and more people like to take a bite of a Jeffrey Ebb salad sandwich. Trumpers, Mexican righteous, they're not baby truthers. Actually, I honestly thought they're actually worse than Democrats. When they first came along, I was like, okay, well, because it goes back and forth through the years, right? They both suck, right? But then, like, the Democrats would be a little worse, and the Republicans would be a little worse, you know. So that happens. But once Trump got elected, I correctly assumed that, hey, yeah, these people are freaking out a little too much. I mean, this guy is really bad, but they're saying he's bad for the wrong reasons, and uh, he's not bad like they're saying. He's actually worse, but in different ways. And they were really unhinged. The leftists were really unhinged when Trump was getting in there. But now the Republicans are actually more unhinged. Like, I've shown Trump supporters facts upon facts upon facts, and not just from the mainstream news. Oh, you get that from the fake news? No, I've shown on this channel court documents. I've shown firsthand testimony. I've shown it out of Donald Trump's mouth himself. I mean, anybody can go look up at his fucking cabinet and see who he hired. I showed you the videos. Donald Trump says it's a video. It's not a quote. It's a video. Remember when Donald Trump said he'll destroy the Constitution? He did. He already did. Barrio tells always the good questions. Any questions, comments, getting me now. Thoughts on HB being charged, indicted on gun charges? Bad. I don't feel good about that. It's as much as I don't like, and I'm going to talk about Russell Brand real quick too. I'm no fan of Hunter, but he has every right to carry a weapon. Sorry, to bear arms. He doesn't have a right to carry a weapon, but he does have a right to bear arms. That's a God-given, unalienable right. What he should have been indicted on is something that I cannot say here. What's up, Brandon Mitchell? Hey, Deanna. It's something that I cannot say here. Everyone has the right to defend themselves. Felons alike. Now, let's talk about this guy right here. The fuck is this guy's name I was just talking about? Oh yeah, Russell Brand. All right. Russell Brand. Look at that. Now, Andrew Cuomo is legitimately killed people, like killed old people. He's actually killed old people. But even when they brought charges against or accusations against him saying that he did the sexual stuff, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. I don't care if you're a bad person. Um, Now, Russell Brand, there's been a lot of debate about him, whether he's controlled opposition or he actually turned on them. Um, Now, regardless of that, he is innocent until proven guilty when it comes to this, because this they could say they could tell me right now that I'm a bad person, a baddie, and it doesn't have to be true at all, and I could just get arrested and everyone would believe it. So, um, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Not Noel Gallagher. Hold on. What's that guy's name from the Noel? What's that guy's name from the World Economic Forum? What the fuck is this guy's name? Hold on. I need you guys' help. What is that guy's name from the fucking WEF? This guy's name. Okay, Yuval Noah Harari. Okay, that's what it is. I always get his name. Yuval Harari. So someone sent me a picture of Russell Brand and Huvari together. Can anybody tell me if that's real or not? Because someone sent me that picture. So, I'd really like that if you guys could figure that out one for me. Does anybody know? Not Klaus Schwab. It's this guy. It's Yuval Noah Harari. Um, but I saw a picture of him and Russell Brand. Let's see if I can find anything about it. Any other questions or comments that we have here? I hit the wrong thing. I hit Russia Ukraine instead of Russell Brand. Sorry. Oh shit. YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Well, looks like I got my answer. Never mind. Oops, let me change this around. All your favorite NFL teams out of markets. Under the skin. Oh, it's good to be here again. Since we last spoke. Again. So this to me would unequivocally prove that because Russell Brand woke up after me. He doesn't have fake Mike on. He doesn't have Jamal from Rise of the Moors on. He has this guy here on. Oh gosh. I mean, wowie kazowie, kids. All right, let's see if we get any questions or comments in here. Is this the channel that supports no? Q? Are you serious, bro? We exposed him. We exposed Q like from the beginning. Get the hell out of here. Sorry. Yuval is central to the commie techno fascism. Good comment. Todd Norton, thank you so much, brother. I love you, man. That's Todd's my boy. Todd's my brother. Literally, he's helped change me to become such a better person. Honestly, police using dogs to do their dirty work. Well, police, and there's no real statistics, but according to the best statistics that we have, police kill over 10,000 dogs a year. Then they use dogs to sniff out drugs, which is unconstitutional because drugs are legal. And then I've been at the Capitol before many times before January 6th too, in DC and other places, and the motherfuckers will just run right by you with a dog. That's a violation of my Fourth Amendment. Whether they're sniffing for weed or bombs or whatever, don't fucking sniff me, bro. What are you, Joe Biden? It's horrible. It's cruelty. It's animal abuse. And great question as always. 421BB, what's your video about there about Yuval? And yeah, he is a technocrat. Yeah, so now they're coming out with these allegations against him. Whether they're true or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. He says they obviously the women say it's real, and obviously the guys uh, and obviously Russell Brand said it's not. I'm going to withhold judgment until I can find out more information. However, people were already wondering if I'm curious in the comments of this video if he was like real or not. Yeah, take a look at these comments. The top comment? Am I missing something? This guy's Klaus Schwab's top advisor. His speeches at Davos are hair raising. Exactly. Yuval is a very real present example of your life under AI if it becomes reality. Jesus. Surveillance is being revolutionized, transformed from over the skin surveillance to under the skin surveillance. And that's actually true. I've actually heard him say that here. So, this is the guy that Russell Brand's hanging out with. Now, he may or may not be guilty of this stuff, um, but he's definitely guilty of hanging out with. I don't know who Allison McDowell is. Dowell is. That sounds cool. Yeah, check out my new channel, Declassified. Oh, I don't do much, man. I'm just doing the bare minimum so we survive out here. OPD, thank you. Um, yeah. Any final questions or comments? I'm gonna probably wrap this up here. But this is just information that I've been dying to get out. Um, Maybe talk about. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, I used to be friends with Chase Allen. And that's the way. Oh, my Cash App link, if you guys want, it's the links are in the description. It's $ fake Mike Real News. You can find me on Venmo. Like I don't know, just DM me on Instagram. It's fake Mike Real News, fake Mike on Twitter. Cash App $ fake Mike Real News. Instagram, the fake is my no fake Mike Real News. Sorry, all the links in the description. Let's start that again. I will talk about Chase. Okay, so $fake Mike Real News on Cash App, fake Mike Real News on PayPal, Venmo if you have Venmo, DM me on Instagram, which is fake Mike Real News, or Twitter fake Mike Real News to get it because I'm not exactly sure what that is off the top of my head. Please follow me at both of those locations. You have FakeMikeRealNews.com. You also have me on Facebook, Will Turbit. Please share the videos. Links are in the description. Chase out. Yeah, so I used to be cool with Chase, and I'm friendly with everybody in this movement until you give me a reason not to be friendly with you. Um, some of you may know, some of you guys have been following me for a few channels here, and I spent quite a lot of time in the state house here in Rhode Island, as well as emailing, phone calls with victims' families, representatives, members of Brown University, members of Rhode Island College, social workers, just about every group of people that you could find. Uh, because DCYF lost a bunch of kids. Kids died in DCYF care. It's absolutely horrible. If you don't know DCYF, it's the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. In other states, it might be known as CPS, Child Protective Services, or DCF, Department of Children and Family. There's different names, pardon me, for different states. And I always say, hey, the more the better. You guys want to come down and help me out, please. And he really liked what I was doing. He said he wanted to come down and help out. And I said, sure. I can use all the help I can get. So we did videos in the past. We also worked together on my channel. We did some work on auditing marriage together. And again, I was at the Capitol on January 6th. If you guys watch my channel, I was live streaming from that day. And I said, hey, it's pretty stupid that you guys are jumping into the Capitol now. Um, it's so funny because we should have peacefully occupied the outside and or inside of the Capitol. And by peacefully, that includes not damaging anything or anybody, for the NSA spying, for the illegal wars, for the loss of our freedoms, for the Patriot Act, for the $33 trillion in debt. We should have been on this nonviolently. That's what we should. That's what that building is there for. So I went with a few people. I went there, and again, I'm not a Trump supporter. I hate Donald Trump. I hate the Democrats. I hate them all. I like Justin Amash. Yeah, exactly. Should have been a peaceful sit-in. Occupy. We should occupy, even if it had to be on the also. But it's so funny that these people don't storm the Like you should never storm the Capitol. But having a protest is cool. That's awesome. That's part of your unalienable rights. Um, but I'm like, why are you guys? It's like you guys will do this over Donald Trump, but Also, you won't do this when your rights are being taken away. It's just sort of ridiculous. So, anyways, I was there because I've been to many rallies. I've been assaulted by Antifa. I've been beaten up by Proud Boys for asking General Flynn a question. As a matter of fact, I asked General Flynn a very interesting question. That person that asked me if I'm part of that thing group would be very interested to see that video. So go check out my General Flynn video. So, nevertheless, at that time, I was still friendly with Chase. And by the time I caught up with him, he was on the other side of the Capitol. And there is a box. It was a little gated, barricaded area where the mainstream news was. And by the time that I gotten over there from the other side of the outside of the Capitol, uh, it was everything was all destroyed. Like his shit was all fucked up. Like all their equipment was fucked up. Now, is there an argument to be made that they deserve their things destroyed because of covering up for Jeffrey X. Salad, lies about weapons of mass destruction, taking like taking money directly from the military industrial complex and big pharma? Yeah, you could make that argument. I don't agree with that argument, but that's an argument to be made. But not only did Chase, I guess, stomp on some equipment, but he also took a big cable and wrapped it around his thing. And I think I don't know if he stole it or attempted to steal it, but actually, he didn't even tell me about any of this the day of. When I saw him, he was just like kind of chilling around. It wasn't until afterwards till I found out all this crazy shit. And my thing is like, why do you have this thing around you? Like, what are you gonna steal his cable for? You have an iPhone, bro. Like, what are you gonna hook that up to? You have a fucking news truck in the back, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? So and but I'm a good friend, and I stayed friends with him even a little bit after that. But then he said some lies and slanderous things about me, and so I just continued being friends with him. I have no problem with him. I'm not against him. I told him too. I was like, bro, you're like, even earlier that day, he was like, or like the last time, like he was like taking pictures with Proud Boys, Joe Biggs, who got 17 years in jail. I'm like, bro, and he was like proud of them. I'm like, are you a Proud Boy? Are you Republican, bro? Like, are you a Trump supporter? What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, you're just gonna make people hunt you down. No, I don't like them. They're kind of cool. So he kind of like went from somebody that wasn't on either sides to turn into a Republican. And I'm not a Republican. I hate Republicans. As a matter of fact, I don't hate them. I love the people that are underneath. But you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I don't affiliate with him anymore. Actually, there's a bunch of people I don't affiliate with anymore. And I'm the type of person, and you can ask several of my friends this. I'm always cool with you until you give me a reason not to be. So I'm because quite frankly, like the do me and Chase have our differences? Sure, of course. Take pictures of Proud Boys, that's not cool. Doing what he did on the Capitol, that's not cool. But even Chase and I have far far more in common than Bill Gates or some of these other people. Um, so that's the real problem here, right? Is it is important to expose people that are trying to destroy the movement and potential dangerous characters or infiltrators, different information artists, obviously. But I try not to get into the infighting so much. And there's my favorite Daria Gematria nerd. Uh, we love you, Daria. Miss you. Um, yeah, I wonder if anybody went. This is actually my first year that I did not go to either Ground Zero or have a rally here on 9/11. Why do SWAT teams dress and act like the military? Because they want to be the military. Because because we are, to them, we are terrorists. That's why. Um, I mean, these guys get all this military stuff. It's crazy because we got a lot going on here, folks. But we got some really good people in the movement too. So, like for every person, uh, Erica, to your question, yes, I think they actually wanted to make it a bigger thing, and it wasn't as big as they wanted to make it. Um, Divide and conquer. That's how they do. It's just a beautiful, beautiful situation that they got, and we still haven't figured it out. But for every person that is not my friend anymore, I have I have people like Daria, Angel, Todd. I mean, Tommy. You guys are awesomes. You guys are awesome sauces. Mark, guess what, bitch? You just became a moderator. because you compliment. You said I'm the auditor with the best hairline. So you've automatically become an auditor. So guys, pardon me, moderator. So, oh, Deanna, you've already had a wrench. I can't double mod you. Boom, you've been double modded. Yeah, please share these videos. I think I'm gonna wrap it up unless you guys have any other questions or comments. But man, did we cover a lot today in a small amount of time? And these are things that I've covered before for years and years and years and years, and now they're coming out to be true. It's just like I told you, it was a fact. Thoughts on the thin blue line gang flag. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's against the United States flag code. I'm not a statist, but it's against flag code, and it represents a bunch of stuff. Congrats for what, Angel Baby? Coffee girl, long time. Yes, it must be the biggest honor of your life, Mark, I'm sure. Mark is rolling up. Nice. Hey, King Charles in this bitch. It's good to see all you guys. I miss you guys. Well, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Please find me at the links in the description. Again, if you wanna send a donation, it's $ Fake Mike Real News on Cash App, Fake Mike Real News on PayPal. The best way to help me out is to share this video and my best videos. Share it. Go to Best of Fake Mike Real News. Any news from CERN? I'll tell you what. I'll do a quick CERN news check before we go. But please find me on Instagram, Fake Mike Real News. Please find me on Twitter, Fake Mike Real News, FakeMicRealNews.com. Well, I guess they observed some neutrinos over there. Nothing too interesting, I guess. But yeah, if anybody has any other information that you'd like to send to me, Instagram, Fake Mike Real News, Fake Mike Real News at Gmail, Twitter, Fake Mike Real News, send me a message there. Anybody that donated, thank you. Anybody that wishes to donate, thank you. But again, the best way to help me out is to share these videos with friends and family so they can become friends. I want to see 100 people in the chat. We had a pretty lively chat this time, and I love you guys. Twyla, shout out to Twyla. Um, yeah, and I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys want to send me information too, we do have a Telegram. Um, so yeah, get at me. If anybody wants to contact me, FakeMicRealNews at gmail.com or Twitter, FakeMicRealNews. Same thing on Instagram. Send me a description. I'm gonna keep up the fight. Look for some more regular stuff and help me out, guys. We're almost near 20,000 subscribers. Let's get some 20,000 in this motherfucker. Love you guys. You guys have a great enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back soon. And also, Jamal from Rise of the Morris. We need to help him. He's facing 88 years in prison for having a gun. He's a military. He's a Marine Corps veteran with no criminal record. So check out Rise of the Morris. Share the information. If you guys know anybody important, I really need your help. So if you guys can help me in any way, it's FakeMicRealNews at gmail.com, FakeMicRealNews on Instagram, FakeMicRealNews at Twitter. Send me a message there. FakeMicRealNews.com, the official site. Also, Fake Mike Real News on PayPal, $ Fake Mike Real News on Cash App. I'm going to keep doing this with the best hairline in the biz, with or without a snapback, never any makeup, and Fake Mike Real News.